Hello, everybody. Hope, you're all doing well, and, well, that's a little off-center. So, like I had said a little earlier, beginning of the last stream, I would be back tonight with our Gunpla and Chill. This time being the Qubeley from Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam and Mobile Suit Gundam Double Zeta. One of the few main suits I could say that transferred over between series, besides that isn't a Gundam itself. Because Zeta to Double Zeta shared a lot of suits. And I mean a lot of suits, because I mean it was literally a direct sequel. It's like maybe a week or so passed between seasons. It's like the final battle of Zeta happened, they on the run, they finally take a stop on to kind of repair and maybe regroup. And then Double Zeta starts. But the Qubeley is another holdover. This is a very different, kit from what I usually do. Because one, it's not a Gundam. Two, it's very oddly shaped, as you can kind of tell from the box art. There's big old wing binders on it and a very long head. It is very, very strange and alien looking compared to everything else I've made. But I mean, that kind of has good reason, because this thing was kind of made far away from everything else. So it has a very distinct alien look to it. This actually is going to go with a whole bunch of other kits I currently have, specifically the Hyakushiki and the Gundam Mark II. Mostly the Hyakushiki, just because of one scene in Double Zeta where the two of them, in Zeta, where the two of them fight. Might take a little bit of time because compared to the Union flag we built last time, this thing's box is huge-ish. I mean, it's at least twice the size of the Union flag, and that thing had 3 runners. This guy, definitely more than 3. If you cannot tell already, there's definitely more than 3 runners here. Got a lovely sticker sheet, as usual. But hey, we actually have a polycap runner this time, and an actual small one. Shockingly. It's actually small. Huh. Well, this is definitely a reissued kit. Like a very recent reissue of a kit. Just because the date stamped on these polycaps is 2022. The other runners still have, well, let's see, this one has 2013 on it. When did this kit come out? 2015. Okay, so the polycaps got reissued at some point. Maybe there was a problem with them, or they were just better quality in general, so they figured, yeah, let's just throw them in here instead. Who knows? But that's something I will give Bandai in general, is the fact that even kits that are old as hell, they still reissue them. They still do new molds of them and ship them out. Like, I think you can still, actually, yeah, you can still get, like, the old-ass kits from, like, the 80s. That have, like, no articulation and require glue. You can still get those. They still make them and sell them. Not in massive quantities, but they still make them. It's kind of impressive. And my line art, unfortunately, I could not find a transparent PNG, so big white block it is again. For this big white, pink, and purple mobile suit. Well, sometimes it's purple, sometimes it's blue, sometimes, well, I mean, the little circles on its wing binders are blue on the kit, but look purple in the line art. Again, kind of adding to the alien nature of this thing. That was just so different. Maybe... Yeah, I think we're gonna need my runner holder for this one. Just because there's kind of a lot of them. The desk really is not set up for this, ever. Okay. Just kind of have them off to the side, I suppose. Yeah, once I get these guys kind of all in here, I can start the build and then tell you a little bit about this one. It's show history. Like I usually do. There's a little more to it than the goddamn Union flag, thankfully. Because, well, this was kind of a main antagonist suit. I mean, well, not kinda, it was a main antagonist suit. And also, I guess, secondary antagonist suit in its first appearance? It's... I don't know. I'm not even gonna bother with these tiny ones, putting them on the runner holder, because they're just so small. I can put them just kind of out of the way until I need them. Good old God Hand. File out of the way for now. Alright. Yeah. You know it's gonna be a big one when the manual folds out completely with 4 full pages of instructions and then still has 2 color instructions on the back. Yeah, this is gonna be a big one. In fact, I think I need this guy. Yeah, I do. Right away. Perfect. Okay. Is the camera focusing? Not really down here. Maybe if I fire on the light. I don't think it's ever really focused on my hands that well. Then again, I don't think it's been focusing on... This is a dangerous game I'm doing, pulling my entire monitor forward without moving the cables. Whatever. I like to live dangerously. You know me. Alright, so here we's a go. So, wow, there's actually something on here. So, well, the lore of Gundam itself, once the things known as new types became a thing, that was, people that were slowly evolving to get, like, psychic powers and such. Everyone was trying to find a way to make that, how do we make that work for war? So everybody was just kind of finding something they could do, and testing everything, figure out how we can make this a good and great way to, you know, make us win combat. Hey, Hein, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, the Qubeley. Amon-sama would be proud. Leading the charge in figuring out the secrets of new types was Zeon themselves. It was still somewhat of a thing. No one really believed new types existed. It was just kind of mumbo-jumbo. No one really had any faith in it. But they still were trying to figure it out anyway, having research establishments set up for it. A lot of them kind of on the down low because they do some unethical shit. But they did it nonetheless. This is the one I need, right? Yes. Eventually, they began making mobile suits that only a new type could use, generally with the weaponry. Both first and foremost of that kind of weaponry would be remote weaponry. So just be some kind of laser gun, something that would be able to move around on the battlefield using the pilot's thoughts alone. A lot of the earlier systems had them still tethered to the machine themselves, so their range was kind of limited, and if that wire is cut, well, it's not moving anymore, because now it's not getting any kind of power. One of their big leaps, however, was the mobile armor known as the Elmith, that had remote weapons that were totally dependent from the machine. They could fly off on their own, and depending on how much power they kind of boosted into them and how much power they had the new type kind of use, their range was insane. But again, the farther out something goes, the more power it used, so it's going to use more to have to come back. Eventually that got kind of toned down. But because this was still new technology, the remote weapons were huge. And they needed a lot of power put into them when they were stored on the machine, so the machine itself also had to be huge. What am I cutting out here? There we go. After the 1-year war, a lot of retreating Xeon forces went to the asteroid base known as Axis. Moved it well away from kind of everybody's eyes. And just kind of started functioning on their own, taking a lot of their new type research with them. And they didn't stop. They continued doing their research, trying to refine all of this remote weaponry better, make it better, more useful, more compact, which eventually they did. That resulted in what I'm building right now, the Qubeley, a prototype Psycommu new type use machine. It got the remote weapons down to very small. They managed to miniaturize it so much that it has quite a few of them. I can't remember the exact number at the moment, stored inside of its tail binder. Just its butt flap, it has a whole bunch of little remote guns stored. And the pilot of it is able to send some or all of them out to attack whatever targets on their own, in such unorthodox ways that not many pilots could, well, react quick enough to dodge, block, or just take out the Qubeley in time. Oh, no, I'm still using this guy. And as I pointed out, the pilot of the Qubeley was Haman Karn, the leader of the Xeon forces in Axis. She brought this thing out when Axis decided to return to kind of the main Earth sphere area during the middle of, toward the end of Zeta Gundam and its main conflict. Becoming kind of a third party between, well, our heroes and the villains, the Titans. Eventually forming alliances with, well, both of them, and then breaking said alliances. Qubeley was sent out, wiping out ships, fighting toe-to-toe with the Titans' leader, and then defeating Quattro Bagina, aka Shar Aznable, in combat, presumably killing him. After that, Haman just settled into a role as leader of the brand new Neo-Zeon forces, and kind of let her underlings do what they wanted, mostly. As long as it, it meant conquering the Earth sphere, more or less. And the Qubeley itself, specifically this Qubeley, was not seen for most of the next series. We did, however, see potential improvements in the Qubeley Mark II, which had different color schemes, I think maybe slightly more remote weapons, and just different pilots. They did exactly the same thing. That's all there is to it. Then there was a mass-produced version of the Qubeley that, again, just kind of does literally the same thing as all the other ones. But Haman eventually does come out in her Qubeley again to fight the protag of Double Zeta, and very nearly wins. She is only defeated thanks to the power of new type bullshit. And she just kind of accepts defeat from there. But the Qubeley marked one hell of a transition from the old style of remote Saikamu weaponry to the new style. No longer do they need something almost the size of a battleship to use these things. You can have something the size of a mobile suit, with literally the power of multiple battleship groups. When the Qubeley enters the battlefield, everyone is terrified. Everyone is running. And as I was kind of saying about it having a very alien design, that really you can attribute it to Axis being so far removed from just the rest of humanity for so long. They were just kind of on their own big giant asteroid base, mining whatever materials from it they could, and doing their own development. It was just old suits they had left over from the 1 year war, and maybe any half finished prototypes. They just made whatever they could, using whatever they had, and the crown jewel of that before they came back was the Qubeley. Even well after Haman's demise and the last we see of a functioning Qubeley in the series, its presence is still kind of known in one of its descendant suits, known as the Kshatriya. It's a big-ass green mobile suit that is basically almost like a Qubeley on steroids. It's got more of the remote weapons, it's a lot bigger, has a bigger generator output. It puts up more of a fight. But that's quite a few years away. They only made one of it, and after it was destroyed, it was never seen again. The Qubeley, you'd probably have a better chance of finding wreckage from, just because of the mass-produced Qubeleys. They made, well, a lot of them, because they're mass-produced. At the very least, in Gundam Unicorn, the wreckage of a mass-production Qubeley was found and used as a brainwashing tactic for its old pilot. I kind of cut that out a little. No, I didn't cut it out early. What am I talking about? Or did I? No, I didn't. Good. So this will make a nice kind of companion piece to nice companion piece to the Hyakushiki right now. It's the only thing I have in my collection that actually does go with it. Unless I want to pair it up with villain suits. Then of all the villain suits I have, I'd just pair it up with the what is it called? The Sazabi, being another mobile suit used by a villain that had remote weaponry. You know, in this case, Char himself. The man was defeated by something with remote new type weapons, so he gave himself a suit with remote new type weapons. Not that it did him any good. Okay, am I missing something here? These holes don't look look too big for polycaps. But again, it's also such an awkward ass angle that I can't really line the hole with the peg up. There we go. Okay, there we go. That's something. Now I just... There we go. I could also pair this... I could also eventually buy kits to pair the Qubeley up with the 2 versions of the Qubeley Mark II, or with the O, which was the Titans leader's suit that she fought briefly, or the Zeta that she fought briefly, or the double Zeta that ended her. I got a few options. Oh no, so is this. I got options. Eventually I do want to get myself a Zeta Gundam kit, because I do not have one, for whatever reason. I have the Gundam Mark II, I have the G-Defensor to make the Gundam Mark II, the Super Gundam, I have the Hyakushiki. I have the fucking DJ, for Christ's sake. But I don't have a Zeta Gundam. I don't have a double Zeta Gundam. I gotta work on that. Okay, that, like, doesn't wanna go in nicely. These are so tiny. There we go. I had to line up the top a little better. I need to finish my watch through of Double Zeta. I'm nearly through the Moon arc. Nearly through it. I just gotta sit down one day to... Oh, not one day. Multiple days. And just watch chunks of episodes. Just watch a few episodes here and there. Just to finally get it done and over with. I want to be able to say I have actually seen Double Zeta. I've seen all of the original, I've seen all of Zeta, I've seen Char's counterattack and Unicorn, Narrative, if anyone cares about Gundam Narrative, probably not though. So, I mean, that wasn't the greatest. No, that's E. I've seen almost all of, like, the main Universal Century. Hell, I even watched Mobile Suit Gundam Hathaway. I mean, I like the animation on that one. It's very, very clean. The sound design is very good. But I still need Double Zeta under my wing. I'll get it done eventually, though. I'm on track to have seen... I've actually, at this point, I have seen a good chunk of the Gundam series that have been released. A very good chunk of them. I mean, I've seen Gundam Wing, I've seen Gundam Seed, eventually I'll get to see Destiny. I've seen 00, Iron-Blooded Orphans, all the Build series. There's a lot of the side OVA stuff I haven't seen yet, and a lot of that is just, well, from the Universal Century as well. Have not seen Gundam Age. I do know its general idea of being a multi-generational story, and people saying they didn't do it that well. I'm still gonna see it anyway, just because I want to judge it, you know, for myself. I mean, I'll probably end up enjoying it anyway, just because. Okay, I'm gonna need one of these, the rest of the head after anyhow. So might as well snip it off. I definitely also want to watch through G Gundam, because damn, that shit is hot-blooded to hell and back. Who doesn't love DBZ with mobile suits? That's essentially what you got going on. DBZ was out, it was popular, so yeah, we gotta have that. We gotta have something about that. With guys yelling and using special attacks. Gotta get in on that. And they did, and it was popular. It was the first not Universal Century property. Okay, I finally used my sticker sheet. Okay, it gives me two choices for eyes. It gives me like pink eyes or green eyes. I do not recall the Qubeley ever having green eyes. Hell, there's also like some debate whether the Qubeley has two eyes or it's just one eye. Because some shots it has two eyes, other shots it only has the one that goes between both sides. But I guess the kit is going with the two-eyed theory. But I'm gonna go with the pink red ones rather than the green, because I don't know, the green with the Qubeley doesn't fit in my opinion. Doesn't seem right. Again, maybe it happens in Double Zeta, or it happened in Zeta and I just never noticed. But I never recall the Qubeley's eyes ever flashing green. I only ever remember them being that pink. That slitted pink color. Just staring at you as it comes at you. A big contrast to its bright white color. And then we enclose it. menacing. Like, look at that. That's its head. That is its whole head. Those pink eyes just staring at you. It's not coming up on the camera because it's not focusing on the head. I think because it's just so bright white. But the eyes do have a slit in them like a cat's. Just adds to this thing's menace. Alright, it can look up. It can look down. It can kind of retract its head and look into itself. It's getting a lot out of that neck. Yeah, I doubt I'd be able to do this once I got the wing binders on. Speaking of the wing binders, I'm already making them. In fact, I'm making an entire arm. I'll just leave this out because I think I'm going to need a lot of pieces from it. Excuse me. Just use that one. Should I do it? That's in good. I don't know why all of a sudden I'm coughing. That is rather worrisome. Whatever. That's fine. I'll be totally fine. Okay, what am I doing wrong? There we go. A little awkward to line up. Well, we've got part of one of its wing binders. Pretty sure a lot of this is gonna be just the wing binders themselves. Because a lot needs to go into them. Engineering-wise. So I want it like that. Wow, the runner just broke on that. Oh well. A lot of them do that. Just totally fine. Okay, now I'm building the other half of the wing binder. I've barely even started this kit and nearly an hour's gone by. Why am I not surprised? Yeah, I knew this would take a little while to do. That's why I made it a night stream. Solely for this reason. Come on. There we go. Ooh. That's never good. I hope I'm not getting sick after my family left. Family visiting left. That would suck. Oh well. Not like I'm working right now, so I can afford to be sick. I can afford to be sick. I don't need to be anywhere. The worst part of this is, I'm gonna have to do all these steps again for the other arm and wing binder. That is gonna be the worst part ever. There we go. I mean, I did it once. I'll be able to easily do it again. I've got to use stickers again. Ugh. Oh, God. And it's for tiny-ass little things here on the wing binder. Oh, my God. These are some of the smallest ones I've ever had to use. Couldn't even get it lined up fully proper. Oh, damn it, I'm just scratching the shit out of it. Ugh. That didn't go well. Hopefully the next one does. This is such a awful way to do this. Okay, the side I'm doing right now is the Qubeley from behind, so won't see that mistake as easily. It's a bit better, but not really. Oh, Christ, I gotta do it on the front, too? Damn it. Oh, man. These are so tiny. And they go into a recessed area, too. Oh, this one didn't go on too badly. Also, I am quite happy. Witch from Mercury started yesterday. Started back up, season 2. Still good. Still good, I like it. Just continuing on from what happened at the end of season 1, obviously. Art style is still as good as it was from, season 1 as well. I'm interested to see where the story goes from here. And now I got 2 things I can watch on Sundays. And I have Witch from Mercury along with, King Oger. Wednesday, I get to watch more Mandalorian. Saturday is Ruby. And now Sunday is, Witch from Mercury and King Oger. There we go. Oh man, getting these binders to be, you know, the same spacing is gonna be such a pain, but I think I'll be able to do it. There we go, we got one wing binder. Now I gotta make the arms. Oh my god, I am sorry with all the coughing. Oh no, C1 once, not D1. Picking kits to do after this one, like which ones to buy, is now going to become even more difficult. Just because it was hard enough time just for me to choose which, just to choose the Union flag and the Qubeley. Now I wish I didn't get the Union flag, because it kind of sucks. Ugh. Why did I do that to myself? Oh well. choosing something now might be... then again, I did say I wanted to get a Zeta. So maybe the next time I order something, you know, I'll get a Zeta Gundam. Just so I can finally have one and have the Gundam team finally of the Gundam Mark II, the Hyakushiki, and the Zeta Gundam. And then if I feel like it, I can get a double Zeta layer. Just to add into that. And if I really, really want to add to it, I could track down a Methus and a Rick DS. Oh, it dropped frames at some point. Huh. Interesting. Am I continuing to drop? I can't tell. Is it always at 74? Do I have something open I shouldn't have open? Just have YouTube. You know what? To be safe, I'm gonna shut down Discord there. Just to be safe. I mean... let's check Twitch Inspector, see when they happen, because I'm curious. I mean, it's probably on their end, on Twitch's end, because internet is fine at my end. Let's see. Oh. Was about 15 minutes ago, okay. How much did they drop? Oh, wow. Oh, I went down from 60 FPS to like 50. Ooh, how terrible. It happened so long ago, it doesn't even register as like a percent. It still says I'm mad. You dropped 0% of your frames, buddy. You lost 74 at some point, but yeah, it's considered 0% from how many frames you end up putting out overall. I basically skipped for a second. Not even, actually, because I was still running at 50 frames per. Whatever. Whatever. What am I looking for here? Oh no, that's on D. boy. Also, fun thing, the Qubeley keeps its beam sabers literally up its sleeve. I just put it in right now, so it's right there. So, when it needs it, it can pop right out into the hand, or it can stay docked there and the Qubeley can use it as a beam gun. So its weapons are all on board. Fully onboard weaponry. Just let the beam gun sit in there, maybe pop out a little bit to use, or just have it pop out completely to hold and just go slashing people. If it isn't already sniping them from a distance. with its funnels, the remote weapons it has. Pop this in now. Yeah, getting the spacing for the wing binders is gonna be such a challenge and a half. Because there's like 3 or so points for them to move. Build some hands. Qubeley has very slender fingers. They're very long. What am I missing here? Oh, there we go. Build up these hands. And 32. That's a little thumb. Sorry. Hey, King Trey, how's it going, buddy? Welcome on in. Man, what's good? A lot of things, I guess. I mean, I'm having fun putting my kit together. How are you doing? All of a sudden, though, I seem to have come up with a cough, so that's just fun. Just chilling? Nice. Nice. That's what we like to hear. Looking at this, looking at its fingers, I don't know if you can see that, but they're all got little individual ball joints, and they're all joined together at the middle. I think if I really, really wanted to, I might be able to snip those all apart and then just get individual finger movement. I might do that at a later time, though. I'd rather not, you know, accidentally ruin this kit forever. Because of something I'm just guessing at. But it does seem very possible that I could separate all those fingers so it isn't just constantly splayed out with just a movable thumb, but I can move all of them. So, in theory, I could have this Qubeley flip everybody off. That's a neat thing. A high grade with individual movable fingers. You don't see that. Just because of all the extra engineering it would take, especially at this scale. And high grades are supposed to be, you know, cheaper. Not to say they're bad, it's just they're just a cheaper option. And have the most things in them. Okay, we got ourselves a hand. An entire arm. There you are. It's very slowly coming together, and man, this thing is actually kind of big. Those wing binders, wow. They really do add just that much more. Okay, so now I've got to do it all over again for the other arm. Yay, me! At least I know what to expect. Starting with all the wing bind. Did I snip the right one out first? Oh my god, I did. Go me. Look at that. I am halfway done the manual. Almost. I don't know why I have a cough all of a sudden. I might take some cough syrup before I go to bed tonight, just to be safe. And if I'm not feeling up to it tomorrow, I could just end up canceling tomorrow morning's stream. We'll see, though. I'll keep you guys all, you know, informed. On the Discord and on Twitter. Done with the blue runner there. That's always nice. I mean, there wasn't much on it to begin with. Let me take a break at some point quickly. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. You good, Ropes? Saw your crate bounce up. Just hear this bang, and I see the stuff on top of her crate shakes. Like, what the hell? What are you doing in there? Oh, I love that. I love her so much. She is a good puppy. No, not puppy. She's not a puppy anymore. She's 4 years old. She's a full-grown dog. But she's still my little pupper. Had my uncle and aunt's puppy here with us for the weekend for Easter when they came up. Made me think back to when we first got Ruby. So freaking small, so full of energy, and loved to bite everything. I miss those days. Not the biting. I just missed when she was so small and super cuddly. And if I was kneeling on the ground, she would just climb up on the back of my legs and just curl up and try to go to sleep. It's like, honey, no. I can't be here so you can sleep. It was adorable. I loved it so much. I think that was 4 years ago. Man. Time flies. She's still my little girl, though. She's always gonna be my little girl. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Yep, that was a thing. Why the hell am I coughing all of a sudden? Ugh. Hi, Ruby. What's going on, honey? Good girl. Come to say hello? Did you come to say hello? Did you come and say hello, my baby girl? Yeah, did you? Did you? You're such a good girl, Ruby. Lie down. Lie down, Missy. I hear you, miss. Go chew the antler you got. Well, so she was going for it. Go ahead, honey. Go get your antler. You silly Woody. You silly girl. Yeah, baby talk my dog. Sue me. Okay, I think she's adorable. I like when she does cute things. Which is like, you know, just her existing. Okay, I've admitted it on stream before. I like cute shit. I like cute stuff. Partly why I play the visual novels, because cute stuff happens in them. I went saucer-eyed while playing Blue Skies. I have stupid grins on my face when cute things happen during them. And you know, visual novels also make me cry. That's a well-known fact at this point. A very well-known fact. Ottawa has made me cry. On stream. Off stream. Resiah has made me cry. On stream. Fucking Digimon. Cyber Sleuth made me cry. Not its actual ending, just part of a side quest. That it made me cry. It made me cry over the fate of a fucking fake cat. Like, ugh. Why do you do this to me? It's not even a real cat. You're making me cry about it. I kind of fear the day that I decide I'm going to play Clannad on my own, just because I can only stream like a few hours of that game, which sucks. Because I know by reputation, Clannad is sad. It has sad points into it. Because it's, very good. So I am very, very wary. I mean, hell, I'm wary of Resiah right now because, goddamn, 2 of 3 routes I've played made me cry. Want to put myself through that all over again? Probably. I'm a sucker for that stuff. I have a million other games that I want to play, and they'll probably also make me cry. But I don't care. Bring on the tears. Or bring on the rage. Or some kind of emotion. Make me feel something. Game can't make me feel something. Was it even a game? Get in the hole. Good job. Got in the hole. Other hand. Learn to speak, Baron. What am I talking about? I'll never learn how to speak. I'm always fumbling over my words. So it actually has a ball joint. There we go. It's another arm. And wing binder done. We got half our Qubeley, and my god. This thing is just... wow, it's getting bigger. I still have an entire lower body to do. So what the hell does it say? 2 LMES? Huh. A little Tampa graph back here. Alright, now working on feet. Finally. Get some legs. Holy hell, there's a lot going on here. That's E1. Ah, there you are, E2. Again, I apologize for all the coughing I've been doing right now. I don't know why all of a sudden. It's fine all day. Oh. Ugh, no one wants to hear that. Who knows? Maybe I am coming down with something. It is possible. Weather just started warming up. Finally. Only took about a month of being down here for that to happen. Who knows? Maybe just the change in weather is screwing with my system. We'll see what happens. Okay. That's a big bulbous foot. So much that has to go into these legs. My goodness. This is a very unorthodox looking kit. So it's gonna have to take a lot of random ass things to make it. This is also the Revive version of the Qubeley, the high-grade Qubeley. There was one that was released very early on, but then they did this reversion of it. It's referred to as the Revive. So redesigned to be a little more up-to-date with current high grades. I don't know what the original high-grade Qubeley was like, but, well, I guess they thought it needed a different, updated version, so, well, here this one is. Damn, this is a lot. Oh no, did I do it? Shit, did I do it backwards? No, I didn't. I didn't. I can turn around. I think I just had that facing the wrong way, because everything else lines up now. I believe. Yes. Perfect. We're cool. We're good. We're all good. False alarm. Let's E2. Let's. Oh, E1's the blue again, right? Yes. Yep. Hi, honey. What's up? Do you gotta go outside? You gotta go outside, go pee? Do ya? Let's go then. Let's go. You gotta go outside, let's go. She probably does. I'm gonna try to figure out where the hell you go. You go inside another piece. But I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go to the washroom myself and let her out, and then, yeah, we'll continue on. So, BRB. And I am back. I ended up taking some NyQuil, so hopefully I finish this before that kicks in. So yeah, we racing against the clock now. I am going to sleep well tonight, I'll tell you that much. I will sleep very, very well tonight. Try and finish this up, and then I'll probably just go right to bed. Especially if I'm feeling drowsy. Sound like a plan? Yeah. Hey, Brozard. How's it going? It goes? Yeah, it goes. Better than not going, at least. There we go. So it looks like a lot of this, besides just, you know, this big motherfucker, might just be like just bigger pieces. So this may actually go fairly quickish. We're almost at the 2 hour mark. Almost. And I'm working on the legs, so yeah. Wish I knew where this cough just decided to come from. Like, what the hell? Why has he got to do me like this? I was fine all day. Even during Arkham, I was fine. Now I'm on a mission here. Finish this before the drowsiness hits. Which, so far, it's work. I'm not getting drowsy, so far we're good. How long that will last, I don't know. Adds a whole new challenge to this, though. So that's something. At least this stuff fits in nicely together. I haven't had polycaps fight with me, or any of these holes really fight with me to go in straight, so that's good. We got our first empty runner. Yay! That's a good sign. Now I just need to line it up properly. I jinxed myself, clearly. Right as I said, yeah, none of these are fighting me. And look at that, one of them decided to fight me. There we go. We good now, we Gucci. There, we have leg. Now to build other leg. Such an interesting color palette and choice. for this. Pinks and purples and blue and white. It's something. I don't know why Haman had it designed that way. I don't know why the actual people, IRL decided to give it those colors. I mean, they really draw your eye, though. Like, they really draw your eye to it. Like, holy fuck. You can't miss the Qubeley at all. This thing sticks out so much. Especially, the vast darkness of space. Which this thing has only ever been seen in. Space. Oh, there we go. The Qubeley Mark IIs, well, at least one of them, was used in atmosphere. The mass productions were also only ever used in space, but they had like a either gray or purplish color scheme. So that which kind of matched the first Mark II Qubeley. The second Qubeley Mark II was red and yellow. Again, a very interesting choice. Again, you could say the same about the Gundams. Why is white, blue, and yellow like your go-to? Okay, I think I'm now moving on to purely colored instruction. Yep. Moving on to the color ones. Build the other leg, and then to build the waist. With its multitude of funnels. Oh boy. I've seen them on the runners. Oh boy. There's a lot. Thankfully, they just kind of snap in. So, and not the worst thing in the world. My eyes are starting to get a little heavy. I can feel it. The race is really on now. But I am nearing the end of this. This runner that I'm holding right now is going to be empty by the time I finish off this leg. Which one is that? 15. Excuse me. Well, that's it for the blue parts, because I'm taking the last one of them off right now. That's another one gone. Don't focus on the drowsiness. You'll be done before you know it. I'll be done before I know it. There's no doubt in my mind. And that's another one. Dunzo. And actually, it's going to be another one done when I snip this out. Alright. Yep, that's empty. Perfect. Just gonna be another one. Oh, actually, no, not this one. the runner I pick up after this will be finished. Because this still has the funnels on it. This one's gonna be done now. Dunzo. Give it its knee. It's very, very pointy knee. That has to be articulated because of course it does. And then give it its foot. Alright, we have our second leg. Second Cuba leg. I am not sorry for that dumb pun. And I will never be sorry for that. Alright, now I'm making the waist. And then I can give this Qubeley some, feet. No, it has feet. So this Qubeley can come together. So it doesn't just have random loose legs and an entire upper body. God, I can't even speak again. Normally. Ugh. Almost out of polycaps. So that's something. I'm gonna be using all but one of them up. That I knew. From the very, very beginning. Wow, that abruptly changed. I heard that. I think that was rather abrupt. The hell's going on, relaxed movement? That wasn't exactly relaxed. Okay, yeah, that's it for the polycaps. Pretty sure. Yipperino. good. There. We got a waist. Now the legs have a home. And now also thanks to that, I can put the two halves together. Oh my god, you're a lot bigger than I thought you'd be. Like, holy shit. This thing is big. That's a lot bigger than I thought it would end up being, but okay. And that's not a thing against it. It's a big old kit. I'm not even done. I still gotta give it its tail binder with the funnels. Funnily enough, it's looking like the tail binder plugs into its back. Interestingly enough. Do that right? Doesn't look like it. Oh, there we go. Almost. Ah, there we go. Okay, that's another one down. There's its tail binder. Now I gotta put all of its funnels in. Oh boy. Alright, here we go. These tiny ass little things. There, this tiny little pink piece. Compared to the rest of the kit. This little fucker flies around the battlefield shooting things. Sorry, I keep hitting my mic. Yeah, this fucker flies around, shoots things, and then when it needs a recharge, or they're specifically called back, it flies back into this tail. Gets recharged, and then it gets sent out again. all these wonderful, wonderful funnels. Why are they called funnels? Well, I mean, they're shaped like a funnel or a cone. That's all I got. So many different Gundam series have different names for their tiny little remote weapons. You got funnels, bits, fangs, dragoons. They got a lot of names. And yeah, that's it for that guy. But funnel is the classic. The original. And it all started with the Qubeley, that name. Well, actually, that's a lie. Bits kind of came first. The Elmith used bits, I believe. I think it was bits. Regardless. And Universal Century, it's funnels. They use funnels. Whether they're funnels like these, the fin funnels of the new Gundam, or the missile funnels of the Penelope and the Xi Gundam. Yes, missile funnels. It got to the point that they said, yeah, no, everything is too fast to actually be hit by the lasers, so, we're basically just going all the way back around into it and making guided missiles, only now the guided missiles are with our minds. Which, I mean, those have its advantages. They're guided missiles that can change direction on a whim. If you need to go somewhere else, it'll start turning and really, really track. And then you can fire it off with regular missiles at the same time, so unless they know beforehand, you've got your funnel missiles hiding inside your barrage of regular missiles as well. And it's just impressive to see. Just launching tens of missiles at potentially a single target, maybe multiple. And that could just be the distraction for the real attack, where they come in and go and slice and dice. Who knows how that pilot's feeling that day? Who knows how the pilot's feeling? 2 more. One more funnel, and then it's just 2 hands. And then this bad boy is finito. Oh, yeah, also I could just snip out the beam saber blades, okay. There. Now I just pop it onto your back. There, all the funnels set and ready. My god, this thing is gigantic. Holy hell. I think one of the only things that matches it, or one of the few kits I have that'll actually match it in size, are the Sazabi, Sinanju, and Zaku 3. That's it. I think those are the only things that'll actually match this beast. I wanted to match these up better. There we go. That's a hand for the beam saber. And this is our last actual full-on part. And it's just the yellow beam saber blades. Good old piss yellow. Yeah, delectable, right? It's slashing at you with a frozen piss stream. Okay. Get this thing out of here now. There. There is the Qubeley in all of its very, very bright glory. Holy hell. Turn that off, actually, too. The wing binders are individually, articulated, so I can have this thing decide to go mean hornet style, I guess, and just splay them out. Like, rawr, even though I don't see what the point of that would be. It also has like a pseudo cruising mode where it just kind of folds these up. And I guess that's why the head folds in a bit more. It's like, okay, and then I bend these and whoosh. I'm cruising. I'm aerodynamic in space. Whatever. Man, this thing is just wow. It has quite the silhouette compared to every other kit I have made. Like, just, yeah.
Roger, 0J, and I feel fine. Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Okay.
Liftoff of mission 41B, the first flight of the Ever Discovery, and the shuttle has...
Alright. Swapping my scenes over. And I can pull that back up. Yeah, that's good. So there we go. The Qubeley. This thing is about as big as my face. It is huge. Like, I didn't expect it to actually be this big. Especially for a high grade. But whatever, mobile suits were getting giant around Zeta's time. Especially in Double Zeta. Especially in Char's Counterattack. Especially in Unicorn. Especially in Hathaway. That's when they get their absolute biggest, then they start shrinking again. There we go. That's a fun little kit, different from what I usually do. Holy hell. There is nothing else like you. Okay, so... Reminder, tomorrow at 10, we will be going back to Digimon Survive, continuing our, moral playthrough, I believe. Yeah. That sounds right. Moral. Yeah, because we already did Harmony. We're in the middle of Moral. Just continuing on. We're going to be seeing a lot of the stuff we did before. In fact, I think actually starting with this one, I'm just going to skip things until I get to the options where the options where the story truly does split off. Because I'm repeating a lot of the same dialogue, and I'm... To be honest, I'm getting kind of tired. I'll just save it now. Just gonna not bother voice acting that stuff until I get to the actual new stuff. So that'll be after I come back from the real world the second time. Yeah. So that'll be the plan for Digimon Survive going forward. Just to save myself some time, get through it a lot faster as well. Because I want to try to get through that more so I can get on to that fourth and final true route. And hopefully save everybody. Not just, maybe half the cast. I'd love to be able to save everyone. So, with that said, thank you everyone for watching, commenting, and lurking. I appreciate it very much. I hope you all have yourselves a great rest of your night, and I'll see you next time.